this is a very pretty washcloth, and it's a star. So wonderful, wonderful. And what I used with this is that I love this cotton from Hobby Lobby. So, but this is what I used, and it's the, let's see, it's called Pink Teal Orange. So very nice. So let's start with this. Okay, so we're going to start making our loop or magic circle. So what you do is that you put your yarn on your hand, hold it, go around your fingers once, cross to the back, hold it, and put your hook, see, in the back, put your hook under that first one and pick up the back. So now you have it right there. Let go, hold on to it, let go of your loop, and then from there you can make your 3 chains. 1, 2, 3. So that is going to count as the first double crochet. So now you're going to go and make 14 more because we need 15. So that's 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'll see you when I have my 15. Now I have my 15 because the 3 chains up count as 1 and 14 more, and that's 15. And what I'm going to do is that I pull at my yarn from my loop and close it real tight, and that's the way it looks. So now I am going to go into that chain, that top chain from the 3 chains up, and I'm going to go in there and pass and pass. So that's my slip stitch. So now what you want to do is that you want to chain 2, but I'm going to chain 2 only because people chain 3, but I only chain 2 because I don't like my first stitch to look so wobbly. So let's see this. Okay, so now we're going to double crochet into that same space, and we're going to go into the next space and do a double crochet, and this is where the repetition starts. Let's go there. So the repetition starts here. We do 1 double crochet, chain 2, and do another double crochet, and then 2 double crochets into the next, 1 and 2, and 2 double crochets into the next, 1 and 2. Okay, so let's do the repetition again. That is 1, chain 2, and another 1 into the same space, and then 2 double crochets into the next, and 2 double crochets into the next, 1 and 2. So let's do the repetition again. That's 1 double crochet, chain 2, and another 1 into the same space, and then 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, and 2 double crochets into the next, 1 and 2. So let's do that again. That is 1 chain 2 and another 1 into the same space. So 2 double crochets into the next, 1 and 2, and 2 double crochets into the next. That is 1 and 2. So this is the way we finish the round. We're going to do 2 double crochets, chain 2, and 2 double crochets into the same space, and 2 double crochets in the last space. Now we finish our rounds. We have our 5 corners, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we go on top of that chain there. We pass and we pass. So that is round number 2. So let's start row number 3. We're going to chain 2 up. We're going to double crochet into the next space. Now here we are going to, where we have the 2 chains, we're going to double crochet 1, 2, 3, and then chain 2, and into that same space we're going to chain double crochet 3 more, 1, 2, and 3. So now we have 3 double crochets, chain 2, and 3 double crochets. Now please watch that I am separating my stitches a little bit to the right, because I want you to go into that little space there. It's hidden in there, so please make sure that you go and do your first double crochet very close to where you did it in the last 3. So you're going to double crochet 1, into the next space you double crochet another 1, and now you're going to skip 2 chains, double crochet into the next, and double crochet into the next. So let's repeat that. We're going to 3 double crochets into the 2 chains there. That's 1, 2, 3 double crochets, chain 2, and 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Now you're going to go into that hidden space right in there, and you're going to make 1 double crochet and 1 into the next, and skip 2. You do 1 double crochet in the next and another double crochet in the next. So I'm going to repeat this. You're going to do 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, chain 2, 1, 2, 3, go into that space there, make sure to pick up the whole chain, 1, 2, skip 2, and do 1 and 2. So I'm going to do that repetition again, and I'll see you on the last. Okay, so I'm on my last one, and at the end we're going to do our 1, 2, 3, chain 2, and 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go into that space there, and that's 1 and 1 into the next one. And now I'm going to skip the last 2, and I'm going to go up here and slip stitch on that chain up here. So there, slip and slip. So now we finished the 3rd row, and let's start. So now we're going to chain 3, 1, no, chain 2, and now we're going to do 2, 1, we're going to do 4 in total, so that's 2, because the 2 chains up count as 1, that's 3 and 4. Now we're at the corner again, and we're going to do this. This is the repetition. This is where the repetition starts. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, chain 2, and 1, 2, 3. So remember, we go into that very first space. It's hidden in there, and we're going to do 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we're going to skip 2 and do 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is my repetition. So let's do that again. Here we are. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, chain 2, and 1, 2, 3. Now we do 1 into that, 1, 2, 3, 4 double crochets. We're going to skip the next 2, and we're going to do 4 more. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's it. So we already have 1, 2. So I'll do this again. So let's go in there, and we're going to do 1, 2, 3, chain 2, 1, 2, 3, go into that space and do 1, 2, 3, 4, skip 2, and do 4 more. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I'm going to see you when I finish, when I'm at the end. Okay, this is the way we finish this round. We're going to make our 3, 1, 2, 3, chain 2, 1, 2, 3, and now we're going to make our 4. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, and skip the next 2 and go all the way up here on that chain there and slip stitch. So that is the way 1, 2, 3, 4, that is the way we end our 4th row. So let's start our 5th row. So from now on, you're just going to do the same thing. But you're going to have 6 on each side, and then 8. I mean, it just changes on every one. So now we have, that one counts as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 double crochets. You do your, this is where the repetition starts. You're going to do your 3 double crochets. That's 1, 2, 3, chain 2, 1, 2, 3. Now we do our 6 double crochets. Remember that hidden space, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now we're going to skip 2, and we do 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So that is where my repetition ends. Let's do another one, just to make sure that it's understood. So now we're going to, into those 2 chains, we're going to make 1, 2, 3 double crochets, chain 2, and into the same space we're going to do 1, 2, and 3. So now we're going to do 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1 in each space. So now we're going to skip the 2 and 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I'm going to finish this row and I'll see you at the end. So this is the end of the row, and at the end we're going to do 1, 2, 3 chains, 3 double crochets, chain 2, and 3 double crochets. That's 1, 2, 3. And of course we're going to end with our 6 double crochets, and that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We skip the last 2 and we slip stitch into that chain on top. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows. We're going to make another row, and then of course you can make it as big as you want, because now of course on the next row we're going to have 8. So that's 8, and then the corner one, and 8, skip 2, and 8, and the corner 1 and 8 and skip 2. So you keep going. You can even make an afghan with this, and you can change colors too. So we're going to start with the next row. Let me get some more yarn here. And on the next row we're going to do our chain 2, and which counts as 1. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and this is where our repetition starts. We're going to do our 1, 2, 3, chain 2, 1, 2, 3, and then we do the 8 that belong on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we skip 2 and we do 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So I'll see you at the end of this row. So here we are at the end of row 6. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So at the end we're going to do 3 on those 2 chains, and then chain 2 and 3 more into the same space. 1, 2, 3, and then we do our 8. We go into that space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and we skip 2 and we go up here and close with a slip stitch. So if you think that's big enough, then you can stop, and if not, the next thing would be to do 10. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now our repetition starts here. We're going to do 3, 1, 2, 3, chain 2, and 3 more. That is 1, 2, and 3. Now we're going to do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, skip 2, and 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's it, and then I'll see you when I finish the row. So we are at the end of the 7th row, and here what we want to do is do our 3, 1, 2, 3, chain 2, 1, 2, and 3. Now we do our 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and we're going to skip the next 2, and we're going to slip stitch into that last one. Now you could continue, you can make it bigger, but if this is the end, instead of slip stitch on the last one, what you can do is leave that last one there, cut your yarn, pass it through, because it gives it a very nice finish. That's all. That's the only reason. Put it on your needle and go into that one that you would slip stitch, and just go in, around, come back into that same stitch, and it gives it a very nice finish. See it? So now you go to the back and make a little knot here. See, it becomes hidden. So make a little knot there. Make sure it's nice and secure. And now you can weave it in. And it doesn't show. See? Nothing. So let's cut. And you need to also make sure that the strand at the beginning is woven in also. So we're going to just pick up a little piece there, make a small knot, and then we can weave it in those strands that go around. Let's get it in there. Okay, that's plenty, but see, you can't see anything. So we cut that one also, and it gives it a very nice finish. And there we have it. We're done with our washcloth, and it looks very pretty. And thank you very much for watching. Please share us with your friends and like our page and visit us often. We have a lot of projects. Thank you.